On this episode of STU Spotlight, we follow a Bobcat lacrosse player's journey to recovery after a serious head injury and the resilience it takes to get back in the game.
Then we take a look inside STU's nursing program, highlighting the success, dedication, and impact of students preparing for the medical field.
From there, we recap some of the latest events around campus, showcasing the energy and the spirit of our Bobcat community.
And we step onto the red carpet at the 5th annual STU Fashion, Food, and Wine Showcase, where style, creativity, and culture take center stage.
Plus, we bring you full coverage of the showcase, giving you an inside look at one of the STU biggest events of the year.
We also take you inside a women's empowerment kickboxing event, where strength, confidence, and community come together.
Then, we highlight this week's Bobcats of the Week, recognizing a member of our community making an impact.
And in Tell Me More, we head to the dining hall to hear directly from students about their campus experience.
All this right here on STU Spotlight. Hey Bobcats, thanks for joining us for our second episode of STU Spotlight for spring semester. I'm Jaden Anderson.
And I'm Casey Acalino. Today's episode is full of excitement, from impressive student achievements to behind-the-scenes campus stories. You won't want to miss a moment.
We got a packed show for you today, highlighting some incredible students and exciting moments around campus.
We begin with a story of strength and determination. One of our very own student athletes is showing what it truly means to persevere through adversity.
After suffering a serious head injury, during last season, one determined lacrosse player had been on the road to recovery.
Our team takes a closer look at her journey, the impact of her being away from the game she loves, and the support system that's helped her stay motivated.
Casey, this story is also raising awareness about safety in women's lacrosse and inspiring others along the way.
Let's take a look.
On the lacrosse field, everything becomes routine. Practice, compete, repeat. For STU athletes, every game feels like a step forward in the season.
I first got into playing lacrosse because I played soccer my whole life. So one of my friends played in middle school and was like, hey, you should try it. And then I fell in love with it.
But during one game last season, that routine was suddenly interrupted when a normal play turned into an unexpected emergency.
So what happened the day of the injury was I was running down the field pretty fast, and out of nowhere, a girl illegally checked me, and I went to the ground. One of my teammates noticed something was seriously wrong. I had a seizure on the field. I was unable to speak, and I was unable to feel the left side of my body.
When Olivia got injured, it was one of those where we always wait to see if somebody just kind of is doing a head-to-toe check in their brain before they get up. I ran out, and our trainer Gabe ran out and everything, and that's when we kind of saw the gravity of everything that we were about to face for the rest of the evening.
What started as a regular game quickly became something much more serious. The impact left Olivia with a traumatic brain injury and took her off the field instantly.
Lacrosse was everything to me before my injury. I would wake up, go to lacrosse, do my schoolwork, and repeat. I loved hanging out with the girls all the time, inside and off the field.
Instead of focusing on games and practices, her focus shifted completely to recovery.
Continuing the season without Olivia on the field, everyone felt a missing piece around us and a sense of loss and almost like grief, just because, our friend, our teammate, who should be here and in theory could be here, she's going through treatments, doing rehab.
The injury did not just impact her performance, it changed her daily life and forced her to adjust to a completely new reality.
I was doing PT, OT, neuropsych, and speech every day. So in PT, they helped me learn how to walk, they put me in a harness. In occupational therapy, I learned how to put my shoes on. In speech, I learned more cognitive skills and how to be able to fluently speak. Neuropsych was the mental aspect of it because an injury like this does take a toll on you mentally.
For months, Olivia had to step away from the game she loved, but even during her hardest moments, she never let go of the goal of one day returning to the field.
Something that has stood out to me the most about Olivia's mindset is definitely her determination, and she encourages herself to get back on the field.
I just love the team. I love the environment that it brings. I love the sport, and I want to play with my team one more time.
Her experience has also brought attention to a bigger issue in the sport, the lack of full protective gear in girls lacrosse.
Safety in women's lacrosse is super important to me because I feel like men's lacrosse gets a lot of gear and protection, and women's lacrosse kind of gets overlooked when it comes to protection. Accidents like this can happen, and they could have been prevented if we were all required to wear helmets.
Yeah, Liv!
What started as a setback has become something much bigger than the game itself.
If someone was going through their own challenges or a setback, I would definitely tell them to keep their head up and to see the other side, and not to just come back from it, but to come back even stronger and know that you're going to come back better than you were before.
Olivia's a reminder to always keep your head up, no matter what life throws your way. I'm Valeria Castillo with STU Spotlight.
Wow, Olivia's so fearless. What a journey.
From the field to the classroom, our next story highlights students preparing to make a difference in people's lives.
The St. Thomas University Nursing Program is equipping students with the skills they need through both hands-on clinical experience and in-depth classroom learning.
With a strong focus on critical thinking, patient care, and communication, students are building confidence every step of the way.
And with impressive outcome like a high NCLEX pass rate, many graduates are leaving STU ready to enter the healthcare field.
Here's a closer look.
A look inside St. Thomas University's nursing program shows how students are prepared for careers in healthcare through both classroom learning and real-world experience.
The main goal of our nursing program is to prepare the next generation of nurses, nurses that will be competent and ready for the workforce.
The program focuses on developing key skills students will need in the field.
Critical thinking skill is something that we try to develop in our students so they can use what we call the proper clinical judgment in order to be competent and effective nurses.
Faculty say these skills are essential when working in real healthcare settings.
With any nursing program, the number one skill is being able to recognize signs and symptoms that can put a patient in danger and knowing what to do.
The program also prioritizes supporting students throughout their journey.
Support from the program would be my mentor. There's study groups available. Even like any professor, there's available for meetings or any tutoring sessions you might need.
That support is reflected in the program's strong results, with students continuing to perform at a high level when it comes to licensure exams.
The spring of 25, we had a 100% passing rate in NCLEX, which is a big deal. If NCLEX is the licensure exams that the students have to take at the end. So that's a great success for us, and we're very proud of that.
While this program builds strong academic and hands-on skills, its real impact is understood through a student. For one freshman, starting the program is both exciting and challenging.
I'm very excited and nervous about starting the program, of course, because it's a whole lot of changes happening into your daily routine. A lot of new things are coming your way, and you have to really focus and study and keep a steady pathway.
Many freshman students talk about wanting to learn patient care and better understand what working in healthcare is really like.
I'm expecting to learn a lot of new skills. I'm excited to learn about all the different cultures, because in different cultures there's different aspects and different ways of giving that care for the patient.
As students move through the program, that early uncertainty often turns into confidence and real-world experience.
My freshman year, when I first came in, I didn't really know certain things like vital signs. So I think with the practice that we get from the simulation lab, from when we go to clinicals, that has really helped us, and now we're more comfortable.
Clinical rotations play a major role in preparing students for the field.
Aside from the classroom where they have stimulation, from second semester all the way to the very last semester, the students have clinical experiences with various hospitals and institutions, from the nursing home all the way to the emergency room at an acute care hospital.
After years of hands-on learning, these students aren't just graduating, they're stepping into the field ready to make an impact.
I am nervous, but I feel like I've been prepared. The school has prepared me a lot and able to get me a job and start working as a nurse.
I'm Kamora Lee from STU Spotlight.
There's always something happening here on campus, and this week was no exception.
From high-energy events to everyday student life, our Bobcats have been staying active, creative, and connected.
Here's a glimpse at some of the recent moments that have brought our Bobcat community together. And the excitement doesn't stop there. One of the biggest events on campus brought together fashion, food, and creativity for a night to remember.
That's right. STU's 5th annual Fashion, Food, and Wine Showcase lit up the campus with style and energy.
The red carpet was full of excitement as designers, students, professors, and industry professionals shared the inspiration behind their looks.
With creativity on full display and anticipation building throughout the night, the event truly highlighted the talent within our STU community.
Let's take a look at all the action from the red carpet.
Hey Bobcats, we're here at the 5th annual STU's Fashion, Food, and Wine Showcase, and the energy is amazing.
Tonight, we're bringing you live coverage all night long. We're talking interviews, student looks, designers, and even some celebrity guests.
The crowd is building, the outfits are turning heads, and there's a real sense of excitement in the air. This is fashion's biggest night.
I'm here with Matt and Dylan. Please tell us a little bit about your look today.
My look is fantasy. It is couture. It is everything that the night is about. It's finding what works for you, and it's kind of like giving your own identity.
How would you describe this atmosphere tonight?
I think this atmosphere is very mesmerizing.
Is there a particular design that you guys are maybe looking forward to tonight?
Oh, I do. I have a student that designed a blue top of McDonald's and has all the smiles below, and I'm looking forward to seeing it live and not in pieces.
Kamora, what has been your favorite look so far tonight?
I love the Mick D Couture design with the French fries on her shoulder. It was literally incredible. What about yours?
I definitely agree. I think my favorite has been Chantel's whole collection tonight. It was the perfect combination of colorful and classy.
Hey Bobcats, we're here with the winner of the best Mick D Couture design. Can you tell us what inspired that look tonight?
Yeah, so I wanted to do something retro. So I was looking for uniforms from the 70s. I saw that the uniforms for the 73, 74 was blue, light blue and dark blue. So I wanted to add that, and also the skirt. I did it also dark blue. And after, on top of it, I wanted to show like how it is now, how we know McDonald's right now, as a red and yellow.
People from the industry that come here and see our students do this, hopefully they say, wow, I want them to be part of my organization. I want them to actually work for me. So that's my hope, is that obviously the students get that experience, but also people that come here realize our students are amazing.
What an amazing night at the 5th annual STU Food, Fashion, and Wine Showcase.
From the fashion to the energy in the crowd, everything was perfect.
The standout designs, the amazing talent, and the unforgettable moments definitely made this a night to remember.
Maybe next year you and I could be walking the runway.
Maybe that's enough time for us to practice our model walk.
Bobcats, that's a wrap for this year's 5th annual Fashion, Food, and Wine Showcase. We'll see you next year.
Wow, those ladies looked amazing. From the red carpet to the runway, the energy carried right into the main event.
Students from multiple programs came together to bring the fashion, food, and wine showcase to life, making it more than just a fashion show.
From designers putting the final touches on their looks to culinary students adding to the experience, the night was all about creativity and collaboration, and you may even see a familiar face.
Let's take a closer look at how it all came together.
Lights, music, and student creativity took center stage at STU's annual Fashion and Wine Showcase, where months of preparation came to life on the runway.
I think this is such a popular event on campus because you get to kind of see the insides of the fashion world. Everybody loves fashion, and I think that just having it on our own campus is something super duper cool and right in front of our own building.
Students in the fashion program spent weeks designing, styling, and perfecting each look, turning the show into more than just a runway event.
I hope that they look at our students and think, wow, they can just actually go out in the industry and be wildly successful. I mean, we've had people tell us that this is just exactly like any other professionally produced event, and our students do that.
I couldn't believe it, to be honest, that I was seeing something that I designed myself being dressed by being walked by a model and stuff, so it was impressive.
While the runway is the highlight of the night, this event goes far beyond fashion, bringing together multiple STU programs through design, food, and hospitality.
Food and fashion go together. When can you have two beautiful things in one area?
Culinary students play a key role in creating the overall atmosphere, adding another layer to the experience.
This was a fantastic experience for the students to get out there and learn real skills. Some of them have never worked with some of the products they had worked with today, and this was the first time they've ever got to get out there and cook in front of real people and serve food that everybody loved and enjoyed tonight. This food and fashion show was the best.
Recognition is given to the students behind the designs, as awards and smiles close out a night full of hard work, talent, and celebration.
I had my eyes closed all the time. I was obviously hoping it was me, but at the same time, it was hard to because there was also a lot of very good competitors. I feel amazed, it was super happy. I just wanted to call my family right away. That's the first thing that came to my mind, telling my parents that I did it.
I'm just happy for the students that they had the opportunity to make this actually come to life. So I could not be more proud of them.
I'm Casey Aquilino with STU Spotlight. Job well done, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely, Casey. Maybe you should walk on the runway next year. Students also had the chance to get active while celebrating Women's History Month. The campus kickboxing event brought students together for a workout that was both empowering and fun.
Yes, with music, movement, and a strong sense of community, the event created a really positive atmosphere for everyone involved.
Let's take a look at the action.
Students and staff got up kicking this week at St. Thomas University through a kickboxing event to celebrate Women's History Month and the hard work they put in each and every day to thrive.
I thought it was super fun. I thought it was super active. I'm not feeling the best right now, so sweating out that illness that seems like everyone's got right now. It was super fun.
I came to this event to learn just fun self-defense techniques, and I'm in off season right now, so I like to try sports that I'm bad at.
I'm not gonna lie, first it was the extra credit that got me interested, but then I heard kickboxing, okay. Something that I haven't done before, and something that could help me in the future if I ever get in a case of fighting, God forbid.
This event isn't just about fitness. It's part of a larger celebration. Women's History Month recognizes contribution, resilience, and impact of women throughout history. And events like this give students and staff a chance to connect in a more meaningful and interactive way.
Women's History Month means strength and empowerment of people who don't get the attention that they deserve.
Female empowerment, it's all about feeling first confident within our community and the wider world. So having some physical prowess gives you mental confidence, and then you can feel stronger and inner strength going out in the world that we live in.
The event showcased a live drumline performance, adding energy and intensity to every punch and kick.
It's just super empowering to be a woman this month and just do events like this.
I'm Anthony Iser on STU Spotlight.
One thing that always stands out at STU is just how talented and driven our students are.
Definitely. And that's why it's time to highlight someone who's making an impact in assisting all athletes with their performance and training.
Here's this week's Bobcat of the Week.
What's up, Bobcats? I'm Valerie Delgado, and welcome to this week's edition of Bobcat of the Week. Today's special guest is known for keeping our athletes in the game, helping prevent injuries, and always making sure our athletes stay in shape.
Brianna, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. All right, let's jump in. So today we're going to play a game called Trainer's Choice. I'll give you 2 options and you choose which one you prefer.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
All right. Do you prefer ice bath or heating pads?
Heating pad.
Okay. Do you prefer taping an ankle or taping a wrist?
Taping an ankle.
Okay. Do you prefer stretching before or after a workout?
I would say both benefits.
Okay. I agree with you on that one. Do you prefer giving stem or dry needling?
Dry needling.
Okay. Do you prefer hands-on treatment or post-recovery exercises?
I usually do both. A little bit of rehab, a little bit of hands-on.
Very smart of you, I agree. And last but not least, do you prefer pre-practice prep or post-game recovery?
I say both. Both are very beneficial.
Okay, great answers. You are definitely the reason why our athletes stay in shape. Now, how come you decided to pursue a career in athletic training?
When I played sports, my athletic trainer inspired me to become an athletic trainer.
Oh, following her footsteps, I love that. And what is the rewarding part of helping our athletes improve?
I say after an injury, the smile on their face when they're on the field or court and they get that first point, they're very happy.
Thank you so much. We're happy to have you, Brianna. Thank you for being this week's Bobcat of the Week. And for everyone watching, until next time, go Bobcats!
Our trainers play such a big role in helping our athletes perform at their best.
Now shifting gears, let's talk about something every student can relate to, the dining hall.
It's time for Tell Me More, where we get real opinions from our Bobcats.
Hey Bobcats, I'm Rania Mehta and this is Tell Me More, the segment where nothing is off the table, especially when we're talking about what's on the table. Today we're heading over to the dining hall to get the real scoop. From the food, to vibes, to hours, and yes, the controversial takes. Is it a 5-star dining experience or does it just get the job done? Let's find out. Tell me more.
One thing I would improve about the CAF is they shouldn't restrict portions. If I want a little bit more, I feel like I should get a little bit more, especially if I'm gonna eat it.
Definitely the hours. They need to be open 24/7.
I love the CAF. I mean, does it have what I want every day? No, but it has who I want every day. You know what I mean? Like the CAF probably holds like my favorite memories of all time. I have died laughing in there. I've had good food, I've had bad food, but regardless, it's a good time.
I really like the CAF actually and the food and that all like the employees, they're like so nice every time, like greeting and using like cute words, you know? So I like the food actually a lot. I started eating more fish since I'm here. And I started eating tofu. I really like it.
So, whether you're team, I actually really like it. Or team, respectfully, no. It's clear that everyone has a lot to say about our dining hall. I'm Rania Mehta, and this has been Tell Me More. Until next time, keep talking.
Gosh, I love the dining hall. So many special moments.
It's always good hearing directly from our fellow Bobcats and what campus life looks like from their perspective. That's what STU Spotlight is all about, highlighting the stories and the voices that make our campus unique.
Be sure to follow our Instagram page at STU Spotlight to stay connected and catch exclusive content.
For STU Spotlight, I'm Jaden Anderson.
And I'm Casey Acalino.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.